Hello again, family and friends of First Christian Church. I hope you're having a great week so far. As some of you know, my family has had a pretty tough time as late, and I realize we're not the only ones, so I wanted to kind of talk about that. So sometimes we need to ask ourselves, what should we do when life hits us hard? Well, check out John 6, verses 8 through 20, where you see that it says, "The sea became rough because a strong wind was blowing. When they had rowed about 3 or 4 miles, they saw Jesus walking on the sea, coming near the boat, and they were frightened. But he said to them, 'It is I. Do not be afraid.'" So think about it. It's the middle of the night, but you're wide awake. The thunder's too loud, so you walk over to the window. Lightning flashes, and through the rain, you see a shadowy figure. Sure enough, another flash of lightning comes, and now there's a man outside, this time just feet from the window. This sounds like a scene from a Hollywood horror film, but the disciples really experienced this firsthand. On a small boat on the middle of the Sea of Galilee, they were battling an incredible storm. No lights, no land nearby. And then when suddenly a man appeared a few yards from the boat, they were terrified. They thought he was a ghost. Then they recognized Jesus. As he boarded the boat, he spoke to the storm and it stopped. This made them, they were stunned. This was no ordinary man. So, we all face storms in life, from actual thunderstorms and natural disasters to countless personal trials and crises. This past month with my life, I've lost my grandmother and my father, and then had to deal with COVID-19. Again, I know we're not the only ones who face so many storms, but let's ask ourselves, how do we face them? I think first, you're not alone. Even when you find yourself battling the storms of life, don't forget that Jesus is right there with you. You may not always feel the presence of God, but you can trust that he's going to walk with you through every storm. Secondly, remember, Jesus is all powerful. I think sometimes we're too quick to forget God when a crisis strikes. We forget the miracles God has done in our lives, yet Jesus always knows exactly what we're experiencing. He's bigger than even life's biggest storms. And then finally, all storms end. Even when visibility is lost and we can't see what's next, we can trust that Jesus knows where we're headed. You see, Jesus promised not only to walk with us through life storms, but to get us where we need to go. So, life is hard. Difficulties are unavoidable. But as we walk with God, he promises to get us through even the darkest storms. What storms are you facing right now? Are you trying, like the disciples, to battle in your own strength? Maybe you feel overwhelmed and exhausted. Just say to the Lord, "I'm done." Throw up your hands. "I'm done." Take control. Allow Jesus to climb into the boat of your life and watch his presence begin to calm both the storm and your soul. Something to meditate on today. Till next time, love you guys. Keep looking up.